Wait a minute. That support structure doesn't seem to quite be up to code here. Let's back up here for a minute. Yeah, that's definitely andesite. Everyone knows you can't use andesite to hold up a house. That's ridiculous.
Excuse me, sir. What's this all about?
Oh,
what are you doing here?
This is the Zeta Building Enforcement Network, and I'm inspecting the work of this so-called Millionaire's Mansion you've got here, and we have a major problem here. If you kindly come around to the side here, you can see that your main support structure coming out of the water is clearly made of andesite. And everyone knows that when you're doing a base structure to hold up in water, you have to use deep slate. And I'm afraid that we're just going to have to condemn this building right now. I just put these little markers down to make sure that no one goes in, because the foundation is just too suspect. It's very dangerous. And those poor horses underneath, they might get hurt.
Sir, yeah. Thank you very much for informing me about that. Like, I had no idea. I really did.
Oh, of course.
Will there be any fines associated or something like that?
No fines.
Because I can pay in beetroot.
No fines at this point. You are going to be given 72 hours to fix your base structure, and if it is not fixed in that 72-hour period, then fines may come in, but we do accept beetroot as payment, so that is important to know.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. And sir, I actually appreciate your work so much that I think I could use a little more of your help. Would you kindly follow me?
Oh, of course, of course.
Okay, just follow me here through the city. There's no worries here.
Yeah, these walls look very secure. I don't see any faults in here. I think this whole place gets the gold star. At this point, I'd say you only have the one infraction of your mansion overlooking the bay.
Okay, but there is an older looking building just outside the city walls that
very secure. Very secure wall there. Very important.
I would very much wish you to look at this building right here, because as I said, this is an older structure, therefore there might be some damage occurring
over the years. Of course, yeah, no, a little bit of settling of the foundation.
The foundation is exactly what I need you to look at.
Okay, I'm gonna say this is a huge facility you've got here. So the foundation clearly has to be top notch, or this could sink all the way to the ground. That would be terrible for everyone.
Yeah, would you kindly follow me?
Well, just hopping on in, apparently.
Yeah. So this is the foundation, and if you just go that way, would you please inspect all of these underground rooms for me?
Oh, absolutely.
There are only like 164 of them.
It would be my pleasure to check this out to make sure that your place does not fall in. No worries. This will take no time at all. Just.
Thank you, sir. See you in a week or two.
Wait, what? Week or two? Wait a minute. This room's okay. Wait. There's stuff in this room. That's suspect. Wait a minute. How do I get out of here? Wait.
I can't hear you anymore.
Uh-oh. Hey, Time.
Hey, Ricky.
It's a new day in Skyrim. I don't know if you've checked out inside my Jarl house, but I have my Jarl throne, as you know, the Jarl of Skyrim, self-declared.
Well, it looks like you need to fix your leaky roof here.
All the money that we had went to making my throne, thank you. Priorities were made.
Budget cuts.
Yeah. No, the roof, we're gonna live with it, but at least I have a nice throne. Look at it, and all it's. Is that dark oak or spruce? That's dark oak. Oh, it's dark oak glory. But anyways, our next mega project is now upon us. And
didn't we like just do one?
Yeah, that was last week. It's a whole new week. a whole new project. So currently, I'm going to come over to the bridge real quick. I think that's the best view for it. We have these rivers kind of coming down to go to the river that goes all the way around Skyrim. But as you know, in Skyrim, every river should come from some sort of mountain. And we've got mountains going around the east and south side of the mountain, or south side of Skyrim, where Alduin's on.
Mm-hmm.
But those mountains are just like, you know, the traditional Minecraft mountains, uninspiring.
Boring.
And so we've been working on a design for a true Skyrim mountain, I'd say.
I feel like you're using that "we" very generously because while I was working on the town, you
pretty
were
much
working on
entirely
something else.
designed and built the entire mountain on my own. Yes, I did.
Twice, if
Twice.
I recall right, because somebody
In creative,
fingers,
turned it into sand and crashed the server. It's alright. It's totally fine. It only took 2 full attempts to design this mountain, but we have a design. And today's the day we're going to start placing blocks.
and I might say that I think that the second rendition actually looks better than the first, if I could be so bold.
I will agree, and that is why I'm not angry about it, because it caused me to pause and recreate some of the structures throughout that I think just turned out better. But yeah, without further ado, let's go build a mountain.
Mountain building time.
Well, time. Notice anything different about Skyrim?
Well, give it a second. It's still loading.
Right now, you can't really see it, but if we start making our way into Skyrim, we have finally finished the mountain that we've been talking about all season. And
You know, the grand plan.
Yeah, and the thing is just absolutely massive as it loads into your render distance.
Oh my. It just keeps going.
Yeah, the closer you get, the more that renders.
It just keeps going up, Ricky.
Goes to build height.
Oh my goodness.
I'm quite proud of this mountain, if I'm being honest.
Wow.
So we still have a few things that we're going to add to the mountain this season, but overall, this is the culmination of, I think the total was just shy of 500,000 blocks placed.
Oh my goodness. For the entire base or for this mountain?
You know the answer to that. But one of the cool things about this mountain, and I'm just going to go into fly mode for this. Do you have rockets?
I do.
Oh yeah, that's chest monster to be cleaned up. Sorry.
I see.
I thought I got them all. I did not.
Okay. Let's go fly.
But there's this path that if you look carefully, we're going to fly around the mountain.
Okay.
And first off, there's this cave here. This will eventually be the entrance to this project that we worked on the last episode.
Okay.
But that's future work because that requires a whole lot of digging, it would appear. Because someone was in creative unsupervised. Don't go down there. Don't, that's powdered snow. What are you doing?
Help me, Ricky! Oh, never mind. Almost lost my cool there.
Almost. But anyways, this path, it's not like a super obvious path, but it's all one block path, so it really mimics the 7,000 steps to the top of the mountain.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Ah, see? Using Skyrim for a reference, and if anyone plays Skyrim, I added this little hill part here, so when you're first doing the steps, this is about where the frost troll would be, I believe. Some artistic
That looks right.
Some artistic liberty taken because I had to like design this mountain myself, but for the most part, it's about there.
I get the feel of it.
Come along this back path here, and somewhere around this front here, we have talked about, I don't know if we're gonna have time this season, but we have talked about putting a miniaturized high Hrothgar up here to kind of mimic that castle look from the top, and then if we do it right, the scale will make it look like it's even farther away up this mountain from down below.
What a nice view.
Right? Unfortunately, we're like pushing the limits of like the world render distance, so you know.
Yeah, well, maybe next season we can mess around with that, and I don't know, maybe increase build limit so we can build a bigger mountain.
Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Come around here, we have a little double back switchback here.
Ooh, very mountain-esque like.
I don't know, I thought it would add a little flavor to the mountain. I don't know if it's necessarily accurate, but
Now, while we're ascending this, Ricky, have you counted these steps?
no.
Okay. Because I'm pretty sure in Skyrim, the 7,000 steps, if you actually count them, is only like 1,500, so... And then if we put stairs on this, you know, as long as you're in the 750 area, I think technically we would qualify for an actual accurate rendition.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work and a lot of diorite stairs to match the snow. But regardless, this is where you would be at the throat of the world, I believe it's called in Skyrim. If you look down, it kind of gives you this perspective look of the entire base down below.
Oh my.
So we've got that base down in there. We've got our city out on the outskirts. And Alduin actually looks reasonably sized for once.
I'm going to be honest, I'm not used to looking at Alduin from this angle. I'm a little uncomfortable. I think I might get a nosebleed.
It's okay. So one of the Easter eggs I've been thinking about doing is if you play Skyrim, there's like a special snow that you can mine that's right at this peak point here. So I might put in a couple like hidden pieces here for the world download, but that's still to be determined. And then right here,
Always got to have Easter eggs.
of course, here is your drop down into the world below.
Well, that's easy access to the storage room. Oh, I'm gonna nail this. I'm gonna nail it.
Did he nail it? He didn't die.
There's a skeleton. What's shooting me? There's a skeleton. Help me, Ricky.
I don't have weapons.
Why?
When have I ever had a weapon this season?
I got this.
Where is it?
Cowabunga! Stop shooting me.
Where are you?
I'm down by the bottom. Oh gosh. Whew. 1 heart. Nailed it.
Okay, yeah, no, so we might have some spawn issues that we might need to work on. So, need to shoot me. But overall, this mountain is like super cool.
I love it. I also like what you did with the allowing some lighting through.
So
That's a really cool like ambiance lighting.
yeah, I'm up on the upper ledge area here. Above the Elder Gleam and above the center, what I did was I put some glass blocks and white carpet on top to kind of let in some natural lighting into the area. I might add that a few more locations, and we talked about maybe editing the lighting around the ridge of the inner bowl, but the idea was when you were looking from down below, which is what the perspective of all this place is supposed to look like, that just kind of makes it look like the mountains goes on even farther to kind of give that forced perspective from below.
Oh, absolutely. Also kind of like the back glow to a hint. I mean, if you're not trying to stay true accurate to the game, I mean, I think it adds a really cool effect. It adds that third dimension, like you said.
A little bit. So we might toy around with that, but overall, this is our mountain. We have a mountain.
Very well done. I do believe this also solves our issues with the water sources turning into ice over on our waterfall. I think you may have solved that issue.
Oh, thank goodness. I was very concerned about that. A huge shout out goes to Geek Squeak, who did help me place a bunch of the blocks on the mountain, as well as I believe Miss Kensington helped some and Cable helped some as well.
Now, if I tuned into those streams correctly, she was on sleep duty in my absence while I was out of town.
Well, someone had to sleep the nights away. I can't be expected to do that. I was placing
not when you're
500,000 blocks.
Don't you worry, I'm home now.
Thank goodness. All is right with the world. What would we do if time wasn't sleeping?
Back to being balanced, as everything should be.
Oh goodness. Time Architect / Thanos. You stay away from me. It's too much power.
You're lucky I don't have fingers, or else I'd snap.
Oh no. Oh goodness. But yeah, let us know what you guys think of our mountain. Did we do a good job designing a custom mountain? Does it look cool? We'd love to hear from you in the comments.
You guys know what to do.